How did you guys meet?
Also, I'm slightly offended by your shirt as someone who can't eat bread.
Oh, wow. So the in-joke was, the last time I was here, In the Warm Bread was my t-shirt designed by Joanna Fengaya. If you're watching, this is your t-shirt. But Kate here cannot eat bread. So
No,
she
because
made
I'm celiac.
lessons to learn for next time. Don't wear this t-shirt when this one's around. All right. Hey there, my name is Lawrence and you're watching the Convo Couch. So you might be thinking, have I seen this face before? This t-shirt? Well, you might remember me from the very first episode of the Convo Couch, but this time I'm back as a guest host. With me, of course, we have San, and on this side we have the lovely actor and writer Kate Michelle Sims. Hey. Kate, welcome to the Convo Couch.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Thank you for coming along. Get out.
Fine.
Do the interview like this for the rest of me. But thank you so much for coming along.
Thanks for having me.
So, can you tell us right from the start, what got you into acting?
Oh. Starting with the big questions first, hey?
I'm a very professional journalist and reporter.
I don't know. I guess I always liked acting. So when I was in high school, I ended up doing drama. And it kind of fell from there. I had a really, really good teacher. And yeah, she just kind of helped, I think, inspire that love of drama because I was a really shy kid. Like when I told my parents that I wanted to do drama, they were like, really? Are you sure? Like, you know you have to stand in front of people to do that, right? But yeah, I think she was a great teacher in that she kind of helped her students find the confidence in themselves. And yeah, from then it just grew. And I wasn't the best in the class by any means in high school, but I kind of kept doing it and stuck to it and kept trying to get better. And then from there, I was like, oh, I've turned out all right.
So you're studying, you're working, and you're going for like acting jobs on the side as well?
Yeah, so it kind of feels like I'm a full-time teacher, full-time actor, full-time sleep deprived at the moment. So,
And then your partner's just like...
Tick, tick,
yeah,
tick.
I don't recommend sleep deprivation. When I first started, because I came from a theatre background where everything is just so immediate and you do it and you don't know what you look like. And it, like the only record of it, unless the show gets recorded, which usually they don't for community theatre stuff, like the only record of it is people's memory. And so it doesn't really last. It's fleeting. You don't have to watch yourself. So when I first started doing like screen stuff, I would look at it and cringe and be like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? Why are my eyebrows moving so much? Like, why am I so expressive? I don't need to be that expressive. It's screen, it's like here. And I'm like, oh yeah. So it took me a long time to be able to watch myself. And then I think it was doing things like Seen on Screen. Like I stumbled across one of those from a workshop and then another actor recommended it because he was also from a theatre background and was having the same issue. And then, yeah, I started doing stuff with those guys. And because you're doing it each week, I would force myself to watch it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to pick 2 or 3 things. Instead of looking at it and going, I hate everything, I'm going to find one thing that I like or one moment that I think was really good. Mm-hmm. And then find like 2 or 3 things that I could improve on next week. And then I think that helped me be able to keep watching myself. So now I don't cringe.
And your partner, like, how much time does he have with you?
Well, I'm married to a shift-working emergency nurse.
Right.
So, yeah, we don't sleep much of each other sometimes.
It's like a sleep deprivation couple.
Yeah, it's like a little sleep deprivation club.
All right.
Sometimes I'll be a bit late to work because he's been on night shift for like 3 weeks. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait the 15 minutes so we have a 5-minute conversation as he comes home and I have to leave.
Wow. Okay, work-life balance.
Most of the shows I've done, I've been like playing 16, 17. Now I'm in that weird age where I'm kind of getting too old, I think, to pass for that. But I also look too young that I'm 26, but I've never been cast as anyone where they're like, we want someone like 25 or whatever. Like, okay. They're like, oh no, I'm really sorry, you look too young. And I was like, well,
Milk.
who am I meant to play then? Because I'm kind of getting too old for the student roles, but I'm too young to play my own age.
Listen, milk it for as much as you can.
It's so weird how it's like
Yeah.
girls, they like being told that they're too young, and like you're going for auditions and they're like, you're too young.
Yeah, like I'm 26, man.
Still too young.
Yeah. When I did Emperor's New Clothes, I was, I think, 20, and I was playing the like romantic love interest to two boys who were like 15 at the time. But because it was like a little pantomime, there was no kissing in it. Like the extent was I was the servant who was secretly a princess and didn't realise it. You know, very complex storyline. But the two tailors, who were like the two boys, they came in and they were like just enraptured with my character. So they would like follow me around and pull like the little kissy faces and like, and like I was just constantly trying to get away from them. But that was a bit awkward because at that time I was working in marketing, so it didn't really worry me. I was like, okay, whatever, like we're actors, I'm not kissing anyone underage. It's not like weird in that way. But yeah. But then I started my teaching training and went and did a prac, and I didn't have to teach the class, but I was observing a class, and I walked in and one of the boys was sitting there and we were just like, and he did not make eye contact for me. Like, we'd been friends before. Yeah. Like, we were, like, talking on Facebook before this or whatever. Like, I'd still kept in contact. And then he just, like, no. It was,
he
like...
knew.
Yeah, it was no eye contact.
Wow.
Wouldn't look at me as I were walking in the street. I'm like, morning. And he was like...
Life just keeps throwing you, like, weird circles.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not something I'm going to bring up. Where in the script it says you have to kiss this person, and the person who is cast in that other role happens to be like an ex-student of theirs. Like they've graduated, they're like 18 now, but they've been like, you know, and then it's the talk, I think, with the actor and the director of being like, we are not comfortable with this, so we're not going to kiss. Like, that's it. We'll block something else. We'll like show the emotion or whatever in a different way, but we're not going to do that. Because it is like one of our, like just at one of our other classes at TAFTA last week, one of our tutors, Saskia, was talking about if you're not comfortable as an actor, then it's not going to be your best work. And we were just like, you don't understand. We are both as like the two of the most awkward people you could cast.
Okay, so...
And you're asking us to flirt with each other.
It went well with my character because I don't know if we can give it away, but the premise is my wife dies, but she keeps popping up all the time. So I'm trying to move on with this one. So my character is quite awkward and perceptive of my ghost wife popping up.
But yeah, I was not meant to be awkward. But it was a good learning curve because I think in that I learnt that, you know, when you've got to do something that doesn't come naturally. Like when I first started, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to flirt. I can't flirt. Like me and my husband getting together, like we were lucky that we had some very good friends and my mother was involved in that. Like
the mother was involved.
Oh, it took us like 4 months to like hold hands. Where I was like, he just won't hold my hand. Like he hasn't, and it's just. And Mum was like, sometimes you just got to take charge and do it yourself. So I think there was a moment where we were sitting on the lounge and his hand was like, oh, and I just was like, yep, here we go. And then our first kiss was he leaned in to kiss me, and usually I wear glasses, and he stabbed himself in the eye with my glasses, and then ran inside. Because we were outside of the car, so I just went home.
So did it actually even happen or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, eventually down the line, and then we ended up getting married. Yeah. So if you're awkward, there is hope for you.
And also sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
So
is that the tagline for the whole film?
Yeah.
It is now.
If you're awkward.
Yeah. There is hope. But yeah, like those kind of things, I think I've learned that gotta mostly, I think, focus on what your character wants. Because if you're focused on that, then the flirting or whatever tactic that character is using comes out. But if you're like, oh gosh, I have to flirt. How do you flirt? Like, should I be moving like my hair? Should I flip my hair? Should I like? Then you're just thinking about it too much, and it looks awkward.
Yeah. And you're like Star Central's like voted like most promising actress or something.
Yeah, so I was nominated for that. And yeah, it was like a voting thing that. So I think about 6 of us actresses were nominated, And then there's a competition that runs for a month, and like I don't know what we call it, ultimate most promising actress or whatever the winner is determined by popular vote. So I came second, which is still pretty good because I think I was at like 10,600 something votes.
681 votes.
There we go. He was more than
Wow.
me. Yeah. Which I think blew me away because when I was talking to my mum about it, I was like, oh, popular votes. I like hate popular votes. I just hate promoting myself. Like I don't feel comfortable doing it. And she was like, well, share it and you should keep sharing it through the month because people will want to vote for you. And how are they going to do it if you don't let them know that there's a thing and you leave it up to them? And when we were talking about it, she was like, oh, how many votes do you think you could get? And I'm like, oh, maybe 1,000. Like 1,000 would be good. And then, so I got 10,000. So that was a very humbling experience, I think.
Well done.
Yay.
Good on you. Good on you. Your mum had a very vigorous campaign, so she inboxed me and she's like, hey, family.
Yeah,
like, how much? Okay. Now, in terms of upcoming projects, you've got something called the Tame Painter.
Yes.
Yeah, could you talk us through that?
So Tame Painter is a short film. In terms of genre, I think it probably falls under thriller type thing. It's like hauntingly dark kind of. But it's pretty much, without giving any spoilers away, because it's yet to be released, should be released, I think, in the next couple of weeks or months kind of thing. But it's kind of about the extent that creatives go to and have to go to sometimes to get their work recognised, like the effort that's put in, and kind of that struggle with people like kind of being gatekeepers, where you have like these gatekeepers, whether, in acting it's probably like casting directors and things like that, or even agents. If you don't have an agent, you've got to try and get one. Artists, it's if you've got like a mentor or whatever, they're really the people that help you get your work out there. So if you can't get it past those people, then there's this struggle, and your work may be brilliant. You might be an absolutely amazing artist, creative, musician, actor, but it's about trying to get your work seen. So I play a character called Pandora, who is just kind of in the crosshairs caught in the crossfire between our two leads. So it's about Darcy, who is a painter or artist, and she's trying to get her work seen, and her mentor is kind of like holding her back. Apologies to my husband, this is fake.
Apologies to her husband. This is very fake.
Romantic music playing right now.
He looks so serious.
I'm trying to commit to the character. That's some good chips. Sorry, having a little moment with my friend.
Some friendship moment. You're amazing. It's like, no, you're amazing.
And then when the camera goes off, it's
What
like
a
it was such a
blessing.
Hashtag blessing.
And then off camera cut. Oh God, you wouldn't shut up.
Couldn't get any questions in.
So that is it for this episode of the Convo Couch. Again, thank you so much to actor and writer Kate Michelle Sims for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
You can check her social media links down below, and also keep an eye out for the Tame Painter coming soon. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time. Get out.
Thanks for having me, Convo Couch, and thanks to my husband, Harley, for letting me come along, even though it's his day off, and we could have spent a morning together. I promise I'll spend dinner with you and won't mark anything. But yes, thank you to everyone who's followed me on my acting journey so far and voted in Most Promising Actress. And yeah, look out for some fun new things that I'm doing this year, including Tame Painter coming out soon. So check out their Facebook and Instagram page to keep up to date. Bye.
Thank you.